welcome to We the People. Is India a country of closet racists? Even today, are we obsessed with fair skin and are we biased against those with darker complexions? Why is it that Fair and Lovely is the largest selling fairness product anywhere in the world? And by the way, its sales continue to grow at 15 to 20%. And no, it's no longer just about the women. Now, men too, it seems, want to get fairer, with Fair and Handsome being one of the more recent campaigns that struck a chord, with Shah Rukh Khan, no less, leading and endorsing that product. On the program today, is wanting to be fair about personal freedom, or is it about gross racism? Is the fairness industry really unfair and ugly? That's what we're looking at on We the People today. I want to start with Deepal Shah, who's, of course, somebody who's in the film industry. He's also a model and an actress. Deepal, you've said quite openly that you feel that you're not being fair, cast you in a certain kind of role always.
You know, it's very strange that in a country where majority of the people are dark-skinned, the overriding factor which decides whether a person is beautiful or not is by the level of the fairness of the skin.
When you sort of saw that people were looking at you like that, didn't you somewhere play into that image? Because there is that isn't there that whole dusty beauty notion as much as there's that fair, sweet girl notion?
No, not at all. If that was the case, I wouldn't have, you know, I just did Kalyug. After that, I made a 2-year stop because I wanted the media, I wanted to tell the media that, listen, I am not going to fall in for this crap. And that's the reason today, whatever movies I'm doing are all very sweet, are all very angelic. And I'm very proud that people who, you know, I mean, from nowhere came to me, where Deepal Shah today, you know, was all about sexiness and being hot. They actually came to me with this
Why do you want to be sweet?
No, it's not,
I just want to know. Why do you want to be sweet?
Why do you want to be sweet? It's not about wanting to be sweet. It's about playing different characters as an actor.
Yeah.
You know, it's not...
So what's the character you feel that you're, because of the color of your skin, you can never get?
I can get anything I want if I want to. You know, that is what everyone should think. Every woman or a man should think. What I'm trying to say is about the preconceived notions which has been conditioned in the society, not only in this industry, but in every arena of life with regards to men or women both. What I'm trying to say is not that I want to be sweet. I am also sweet. I am also sexy. I am also sensuous. I am every character, what I want to portray.
Okay, we're going to come back to you to ask you what these films are in which you're playing a sweet person. But let's get the two advertising honchos that we have on this program up. Prahlad, let me start with you, and then I'm going to go to Alec in Bombay. Would you hire someone like Deepal if the product you wanted to sell was about a homely, sweet girl? Or would you say, no, doesn't fit the mold, wrong color of skin?
See, personally, I would have no problem at all, because I think...
Hang on, personally is already a dangerous word. Personally is already a dangerous word.
No, but you see, we are also ruled and governed by people that are called clients.
Yes.
And that are agencies who actually have a very big say in the casting of what we do.
So are you conceding her point?
What? Of course.
You are conceding her point?
Of course.
You're saying if you needed to project Mrs. Rajni, you would not cast Deepal Shah?
No. It's like this. It's much more direct. I'm going to be much more brutal about this than even Deepal was. If you saw a dark and a fair girl side by side who were equally attractive, okay, the dark girl would represent an eroticism where you would like to take her to the first hotel room that you could find. And the fair girl you would like to take home to mommy.
This is racist and sexist. This is racist and sexist.
But this is how...
Are you being facetious, or
No,
is this how...
I'm being very serious. This is a very deep-rooted bias. This is a bias.
And you factor this in while casting for your clients?
No, I don't factor it at all. As a matter of fact, my biases are towards people who I think can deliver a performance. And that is my only criteria. And sometimes I have to fight tooth and nail for that.
Okay.
Because they turn around and say, oh, she's a little dark. I say, so?
Tuba.com